Deadpool finds himself in a weird situation when he wakes up with his daughter and his best friends, Spider-Man, Captain America, Wolverine, and Cable. No way anything can go wrong there, right? Welcome to the Comicstorian Complete Story series, where we take trade paperbacks and single issues and we break them down into digestible bites to help you understand. Then, we read them dramatically back to you. All alterations to the panel's text and images are to prevent copyright problems, and all art is owned by its respective companies. Today, we are covering issue 8 of the 2023 Deadpool series, and, well, there's gonna be a lot of Deadpool shenanigans. This was a video that Benny recorded a while ago for members and eventually had planned to release it to the public, so here we go.
Groggily, Deadpool opens up his eyes as someone shakes him. "Papa, hey, wake up! Come on, you promised to take me to the aquarium today," his daughter says. "Ellie?" Wade says in shock as his daughter pulls him out of bed, telling him that he can't sleep all day. Wade looks down at his hands, shocked to see that they're perfectly normal. He looks down at the rest of his bed and sees that his entire body is normal again. "What happened to me?" Wade gasps, looking in the mirror to see a handsome face, and Ellie grabs him, pulling him out into the kitchen, where Wade is shocked to find Cable, Wolverine, Spider-Man, and Domino having breakfast. All the while, Cable is wearing an apron and is cooking. "Hey, good morning, sleepyhead. Grab a seat. The pancakes are almost done," Cable tells him. Deadpool sits down and Wolverine slides him a plate of pancakes. "Why are you all in my house?" "It's a Saturday tradition. Shut up and eat your pancakes." Logan growls while everyone talks and jokes, and Wade is just staring at his plate. "I feel like I'm missing something, and it isn't just a plate of bacon." Wade hisses, and Domino shrugs, taking a sip of coffee. "That's a concussion for you. Taskmaster hits like a truck," she tells him, and Wade is confused, not remembering when they fought Taskmaster. Yesterday? We all did? As the Fabulous Five, remember?" Spidey asks, and Wade looks at him in shock. "We're a team book now?" Cable laughs and pours him more coffee, but images of Princess and Valentine in his kitchen fill his mind. No. Where's Valentine?" he demands. All of the heroes suddenly stop laughing and turn to Wade. "You tell me, Wade. Where's Valentine?" Everyone then stands up at once, prepared for a fight. Wade grabs the table, flipping it through the air, slamming it into the heroes. He then grabs Ellie and leaps for cover as Cable draws a pistol and opens fire. "I'm the one who made you breakfast, Wade! I think that means that I'm the one that gets to take you out!" Cable shouts, Wade scrambling to his feet, still protecting Ellie. He blocks the incoming kick from Domino, who has now grown a huge mouth with razor-sharp teeth. Whirling around, he grabs one of the grenades off of her belt, jamming it into her mouth. He then turns running as the explosion rips the kitchen apart. But he doesn't get far as Spider-Man webs him in the back, slamming him into the ground, pinning him to where there are more webs. "You know, I'm pretty sure I pitched this exact scenario last time I saw you, and you turned me down. So whoever you are, you're not my Spidey." Wade grunts, but Spider-Man lays down next to him, his face shifting until it looks like Valentine. I could be whatever you want," he says, and Wade shakes his head, ripping his hands free, tearing off some of the skin that reveals his real skin beneath it. "My arms! They're normal again! I'm so relieved I could cry," Deadpool shouts, and Spidey's face shifts again, going back to normal. "Now why'd you have to go and do that? Do you know how long it takes to make false skin?" he asks, leaping across the room, trying to appeal to Deadpool, offering him anything that he wants. "All you have to do is give me your sweetheart and your dog," Spidey says, but Wade reaches into his shorts, pulling out a gun. "No can do, Pseudo Spidey," he says, opening fire, the rounds ripping through Spidey's head and torso. "I got a weakness for shapeshifters, but threatening my love is not the way to my heart." He whirls as Wolverine charges at him, slashing away at his clothes and fake skin. "I should have paid more attention during the Atelier new assassination orientation, because I have no idea which fancy murderer you are. Someone with illusion magic, projection powers, or a very convincing 3D printer?" Wade asks. Wolverine roars, stabbing him through the chest, bringing a scream of pain out of Wade. He just smiles, putting his pistol against Wolverine's head. "Just kidding," he says, pulling the trigger. Wade turns as Cable steps out of the kitchen, now holding Ellie and putting a gun against her head. "Drop the gun, Deadpool," he says, Wade nodding and walking forward. "Know how I know you're not the real Cable? Let me tell you in great detail," he says as he begins to list off all of the reasons this fake Cable couldn't be real. Cable just sighs, looking down at Ellie. "Humans were a mistake. He says that he looks up to realize that Deadpool has reached him, pulling a gun on him. Yeah, probably, Deadpool says with a smile. But Cable is fast, bringing his gun around, firing it into Deadpool's chest, knocking him away. Suddenly, Valentine is behind him, stabbing him through the chest with a sword. They slice downward, cutting Cable in half. "Valentine, you're back!" Deadpool shouts as he gets to his feet, and they nod. "Sorry, was walking Princess a little longer than I..." But they begin to stop and are shocked by Wade's face. "What happened to you?" they ask, and Wade looks away, explaining that this is what he used to look like. "I get it if you like this more. I mean, I can't blame you," Wade says quietly, but Valentine smiles, pulling off the fake face, revealing Deadpool's mask underneath, which they then pull off to reveal Deadpool's scarred face, and they kiss. "I wanted to see you, the real you, only and always," Valentine says, but they turn at Ellie's scream. Deadpool looks to see Princess growling at the young girl. Charging forward, Deadpool orders Princess to stop hugging his daughter. "Okay, you're safe now," he says gently, pulling her close, asking how her mother is. "I haven't seen Carmelita in ages. Is she safe?" Deadpool asks, and Ellie nods her head, stating that her mother is fine. And Deadpool holds his daughter tighter. "Okay, sweetie, your mother's dead, and you're not my daughter," Deadpool says as he pours a shaker of salt on the girl. She begins to scream, trying to pull away, begging for him to stop, biting into his shoulder. Deadpool finally releases her, and the girl falls to the ground, revealing her real face as the fairy assassin from Atelier. The fairy smiles viciously up at Deadpool. "Ha ha ha! Salt to kill a fae? Who taught you that trick?" The assassin gasps, but she laughs, noting that Deadpool, Valentine, and Princess are all together now. "The kill is ours, Alcadon," the fae says. Knives fly through the air, stabbing all three of the heroes, knocking them to the ground. Princess roars in pain and anger as Alcadon appears, more knives flying around her. "Hello, puppy," she says as she raises her hand, and the knives sail through the air, slamming into Princess, pinning her to the wall. "You leave Princess alone!" Deadpool says as he struggles to stand. But something is wrong. He isn't healing, and his blood is pooling on the floor. "The most fascinating poison. One graze and it stops the blood from clotting. It shuts down the body's ability to heal, one system at a time," Alcadon says as she motions to Valentine, explaining that it was their creation. She walks over to Princess and regards the large symbiont. "Huh, this puppy is much bigger than I thought she'd be. I'll need some help transporting her," Alcadon says, flowers beginning to wrap around Princess, encasing her as Miss Ginkgo floats in, still asleep. The two then float away with Princess, leaving Deadpool and Valentine alone. Valentine struggles across the room to Deadpool, and they reach for their needles and poke him in the arm. "That which should be made can be unmade. Come on, Wade, please stay with me." Valentine gasps as they pass out.
And that was issue 8 of Deadpool. Only one more video left in this series, so make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel and have those notifications turned on so that you get notified when that last video gets released. And of course, be sure to like the video to please the YouTube algorithm. And we will see you next time. Rest in peace, Benny. We really miss you.